Okay, to answer your question, okay, why do you need to change your Xmax suspension? Actually, it's not 100% you need. Even me, I did not change my suspension. This bike, I already rode almost 100,000 kilometer mileage on it already. So, I still using the stock suspension come from the manufacturer. It's actually nothing wrong, actually. Only when you change, I agree, when you change, you feel the premium quality feel while riding with aftermarket good quality suspension. I get it, I understand it, I ever try it. So now let's dive in further. Before I dive in further, I want you to remember two things, all right? First thing first, any bike that is already been used on a public road is already been R&D, heavily R&D, right? Then they already test a lot. They did dry run. They already test this bike a lot before releasing to the public. Secondly, the cost, right? Sorry, the bike is actually international price. What meaning by international price? Meaning to say that any bike you buy along all over the world, if you convert it back to your currency, it's actually plus minus. Only when come to Singapore, the COE lah, the admin fee lah, boss not around, anyhow sell lah, whatever. That's make Xmax in Singapore 20 over 1,000. By right, this is actually a working class bike. So, average lah, orang cari makan lah, Malaysia lah. So, now, let's take a look at first at the Xmax, okay? Why do suspension need to change? First and foremost, among, I can say all the bike, right? The weight is towards all here, the heavily weight, towards all this area. But for scooter, the weight is shifting around this area. So your engine was sitting down right below you. You sit on top of them. Then after that, your pylon, sometimes you got top box. The main reason is actually the wheel. The wheel are small. So with all this combination, you need a high quality suspension in order to feel the premium and stability, more stability I can say lah, to use it, to last long, to last long. The problem is that why they do not give you a good quality suspension, high quality suspension? Okay, the reason is cost. Okay, you see, they are not dealing with only one motorcycle. They are dealing thousand. This is a mass production bike, right? They are dealing with a lot of bike. So the problem is that if they will give you a high quality suspension, and the cost to build this bike is have to go up. So they are dealing with thousand of mass production, right? They're dealing with thousand over bike, right? So if $500, $600 extra they need to build, then when they sell to the public, what happened that the price has to go up. Remember I said that this is an international price? $500, $600, or I can say almost $1,000 extra for some country. It is actually expensive. So, secondly, they have competitor. Xmax competitor, you should know who their competitor is. If the competitor find out, they can just bring down the price, and then they most probably, I can tell you that Xmax, maybe the sales will go down, because it's all about business actually. It's about cost, profit margin. And why do I have this point of view is regarding about cost. Their V2 also come out the same suspension. Then after that, if you look at it properly, all those European bike, why they got base model, they got S model, R model. Base model to S model, usually it's about suspension, because suspension is one of the high cost accessories on a motorcycle. So hopefully this will answer your question, because at the end of the day, they are doing business. So if you are doing business, you should know this theory. As for now, guys, till next time.